Just say it. 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 Just say it.
Yo, baby. Ooh. About some fries to go with that shake.
Sorry, I'm on a no-fathead diet.
Excuse me, gal. Would you like to do the limbo under a coconut tree?
Excuse me. Dibs on the tall one. Excuse me, miss. Maybe you can help me out here. I seem to have lost all the feeling in my lips. I'm Carlton Banks. That's right. The Carlton Banks. She's an action there.
No, baby. Nah, I love you more. No, I love you more. All right, you love me more.
Isn't that romantic?
He's quoting Elmer Fudd. Hold on, Kathleen. Click over the other line. Hi, it's me. No. I miss you more. No, I miss you more. All right, you miss me more. Oh, you gotta go? I'm gonna miss you. No, I'm gonna miss you more. I just tricked my Aunt Beth.
Definitely, I see your point. Hey, so look, why don't we just kick it over to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles?
No, I think I better stay. We're trying to raise money for the clinic, and I work there.
Oh, really? What do you do?
I'm a doctor.
Oh, get the heck out of here! I'm one of them too!
A few things. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's interesting. This happened all in heaven, bruv. All empty, meaningless blood. But do you think that had a part to play in it?
What? Because I was at a gay club.
Yeah, that it kind of switched that. Well, that really. I'm gonna have any girl who is straight in here who's gonna think I'm.
No, because I'm aware that there are. No, because I know that there are girls who are straight who go there.
Mm.
And then that's at and I'm aware it's against my interpretation, but some of them get a bit like what's a cool word to use? Thirsty. I don't know. Because like they used to, if they're straight, they used to go into a straight club with their gay friends, let's say, most of the time, let's say, where they're gonna get hit on like quite a lot. Whereas in a gay club, I mean, get hit on by guys. Whereas in a gay club, they're rarely, most likely going to get hit on by a guy, because the guys in the gay club generally are gay. So when there's a straight guy who's there, like it's like, oh, he's a straight guy, yes.
Get gassed.
So,
shit.
but at the same time, I don't think it's got anything really to do with. Well, I think it's not very heavy on to do with whether you're in a gay club or not. I mean, I do feel like the context is quite different when I've been out in a straight club and when I've been out in a gay club. Like in a gay club, like there's so much more freedom. Like I sense people are much more free. There's less, in a way, I think maybe even pretense, less shields, maybe. He was telling me about a message that he tried on Tinder because he wasn't sure what to say at all and blah blah, and he was like, "Oh, can I tell you a secret?" I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And he was like, "Yeah," he got a response, but it was like from one of those bots who says like, "Oh, if you want to have a good time, blah 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 blah." But he had got a few responses, and he was like, "Oh, now he needs to think about what the secret was." And he was saying, "Look, basically, I really didn't know what I wanted to say to you, and blah blah blah, and etc etc." I was like, "Oh, I like that, you know. I'm gonna try that." Not that, but I was like, "I'm gonna try the can I tell you a secret bit," and then obviously I have to make up my own secret. To like, because he was like, yeah, because obviously girls like secrets, so you know it's gonna intrigue them and blah blah. Bruv, the amount of responses that I got yesterday
Shit.
when I wrote that message, compared to since I've been on here and I've sent the compliment messages, I've sent the sending you loving vibes messages, like, and I'm not trying to say every single girl responded back, but I'm saying so many more responded back. So obviously when the first like 1 or 2 responded, I was like, oh crap, I need to know what am I gonna say. So I went to toilet, then I came back, I was like, oh, let me just see what comes out when I go to write. And then what came out was, I'd love to play a Power Ranger.
Shit, that must have made the bus up. I'm not gonna lie, that must have made the bus up.
So,
remember those days, man? Actually, do you remember we went to what was that place, man? I think it was Bank. No, that wasn't Bank. Was it Bank?
I think I know what you mean. Yeah, with the Rico Tyler days. Hey!
Rico Tyler, man. Man, I forgot about man. Still, that was jokes, blood.
Bruv.
Man was getting coach blood. I was shook to go to the girls' blood. I was shook. We'd be in the club and he'd be just tell me that we'd be going to put our jackets in the cloakroom, blood. And man's all preparing, man, for the field.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that was so jokes, man. I could see that vividly, man.
Yeah.
I remember, man.
I remember that night because I remember meeting a French girl that night as well. And I don't remember exactly how. Are you still there?
Yeah, still there. I was trying to picture it, man.
Pardon. But I remember I was pooing myself as having that, the nerves, the scaredy cat man was getting the best of me for a bit, and then I think I just had my fuck it moment, and I don't know how I approached it. I don't remember how I approached it or whatnot, but then obviously how during the night it went in terms of us spending time together and making out and kissing and blah blah. And then I was trying to, and then after see if she wanted to come back. Wait, was it no, it couldn't have been come back to mine because I was living at my mum's then, so it wouldn't have been coming back to mine, but going somewhere, doing something. But that part of my game was not it wasn't the best. I'm trying to think of a different word. Upgraded or something. That was the next part that needed to get upgraded, basically.
Trust me. So interesting, huh?
Yeah, man. But those were the days, man.
No, man.
Those days were
no phone, no internet, no going on the phone and checking Facebook, blood. What the hell? In the club? Checking Instagram. Oh my gosh.
The amount of times I've seen people on their social media when I've been in the club and I think to myself, you're out in the club before.
What was there before, blood? I think it was the BB Messenger, BlackBerry Messenger.
But if you're alright, maybe
even that was a peak.
Text messaging someone, fair enough. But there's some people who just be there, and they're just looking at pictures on Facebook or Instagram.
Because they hide it. Can you hear that?
Oh yeah.
I've seen that. Jeez. No, because I'm just downloading it still.
Oh, what I did earlier.
The new one, yeah.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Yeah,
that was a good one. Yeah, it's an old school one, but it's good.
Damn, man. Forgot about that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to
one thing that I could, from after listening to that, I was just like, man, we sometimes really overthink things, blood.
That's the good thing about this, blood. No, I was listening to one today as well. Like, I think my favorite one, I said it in the what's the name, in the WhatsApp, was the one of Haley, man. We talk about the baby deadline, blood. That's when we were like, yeah, we're starting to get into it, like get cracking, like yeah, like let's really get stuck in here. But yeah, the early stages, man, yeah, we were just kind of like yeah, just elaborating, like, and really looking into things. But I like that we did that, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
definitely like that, man. Like, yeah, it's part of our journey.
Yeah, exactly. And one yesterday, I won't say who it was, right? Just so I don't have to do the bleep. Yeah, but you know this person, right?
Yeah.
Very close friend of mine, very very close. Yeah. And we went hung out for a while, so we went out to hang out yesterday. But one of the things that he wanted to do was like basically he wanted to meet some girls. Like he wanted to approach some girls. He was because he said he didn't feel like he's really been very sociable recently, and just because of stuff that's come up in his life and blah blah blah. And so he was like, basically, you know, that'd be cool if I could support him with that. And I was like, okay. So yeah, we were out and we were just in Westfield and we were just chilling, walking around, and we were looking for things as well. But yeah, he ended up approaching 2 girls that he saw, and like, man, and it wasn't like because he got a number or anything like that, but it was just the fact that he did it. Like after the first one, he felt so elated. He just felt like, and I was like, yeah, you feel like your masculine energy, because that's there and you are ready, and etc. And obviously it's so interesting, and I'm speaking for myself as well with what I'm about to say, like, because there was one girl beforehand I saw and he didn't do anything, and I was like, come on, Red, like, that's a blatant one that you want to do. And then, you know, obviously his body language, how it shifted, and how he paused, and obviously how he was thinking. And it was just so interesting because I know I do that. Yeah, I don't see myself when I do that, so it's interesting because to be outside of, or like, see someone else, how their habits were and stuff. But the one that he did end up doing, I remember, like, obviously he went into automatic mode, right, of his mind thinking of stuff or whatever it was, blah blah blah. And I just said to him, fuck it, just like, it's fuck it mode, lad, okay, it's fuck it mode. Because I had a feeling that one, like, saying that would make a difference, versus kind of like, you know, it's okay, you're gonna go over there and you're gonna give something to her, or like, there's all of those things that you can do, like create that kind of context, which is great. But I was just like, fuck it mode. And yeah, he went and did it, and I ended up walking past because I was and they continued chatting, blah blah blah, and I was watching from a distance. And then when he left her, she was walking towards me. Her face was walking in the direction towards me, and I was walking back in the other direction. She just had this massive smile on her face. It was so nice to see, even though I didn't go and approach her. But to see that obviously he did, and he did that. And the thing is, man, like, it takes something, bruv.
It really does.
I think girls kind of take it for granted, you know.
It takes a lot.
It takes something to come and strike, to come and express to come and be vulnerable, because it's a form of being vulnerable. Like, you see someone, you like them in some way, whether it's because of how they look, whatever it is. If it's to do with just because you want to have sex with them, it still takes something to have to put yourself forward and just be like, hi.
Because we're very clear that there's women that go out there and they like the thought of a guy maybe approaching them and something happening that night for them. Like, there are women that really are like that. That'd be really nice if they go out hoping that happens. So yeah,
but this wasn't even in a night. This was in a day.
Damn.
This was the daytime. I always find the daytime. I mean, I've always enjoyed the daytime more. I think, one, because it's not normal, so because it's unconventional. I think that's why I like it more. But like, yeah, anytime. But I think the gesture in itself, especially if it's coming from a nice place, right? And obviously, I cannot speak for other guys if it's coming from a nice place, but I'm sure a girl can generally sense if the guy's coming from a nice place. And I think, that's taken for granted a bit too much though now, because even if it's coming from a nice place, you know, some females, they have whatever distorted conversations.
Have their filters. Yes, it's all in the approach, man. Because if you think about it, you think if a girl comes to speak to you and she comes up as I don't know, she maybe comes across quite nervous, or you're thinking, I don't know if this is gonna work out. How do you approach it, man? Because I even thought about that. Like,
What if a girl came and approached me?
Yeah, like what if like in the space of a week you've just maybe had loads of girls just approaching you, like, hey, how you doing? And like just being, well, some of them might be nice to you, and some of them might have been piff, but just acting a bit weird, like acting a bit too, I don't know, the nerves got the best of them, so they acted a bit.
I've had girls come and approach me, and I'm always flattered when it happens. If it happened every day for a whole week and loads, one, I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing in my vibration, but I want to know so I can keep it happening. But then I'd also be like, I think how I would view it would always be from a really, I'd just be flattered and be like, oh, that's kind and nice. I get that it takes something. I think the only way my response might be a bit like, what the fudge, is if the girl like clearly had some other ulterior motive.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, for example, earlier today I was watching this. I saw this YouTube video, and this guy does pranks and skits and whatnot, basically. And this one was called Fame Prank. So he's sitting on the bench and he's chatting to
I've seen that.
Yeah. Is it Fuzi?
Fuzi Tube, yeah.
Yeah.
3 jokes, Fuzi Tube.
He's Joker, yeah. Then when the guy comes up to him, he's like, oh yeah, about Drake.
Yeah.
And then she pretends that she knows his song when he's not even knows and then the guy
sings along with him as well, and that, what the fuck?
Yeah. So, you know, if a girl approached me and it was to do with anything like that and it was obvious, then I would be a bit I'd be wary, yeah. But sometimes I find there are girls who are wary when there's not even any need to be wary, and they're being wary because of something that might have happened in the past.
Yeah.
Versus like actually what's happening right now, like there might not be any need to be wary.
Yeah. Damn, man. Just this filter thing, man. But I guess it's like, if you know, just letting people be where they are in their stages of their life. Like, you know, they will come past that. And yeah, I guess we all have it. Like, we have our moments where it's just not the best time to approach us, or it's not the best time to ask us for money if you're a homeless person, or
what was that?
You know, like, or there's this moments when it's not the best time to catch us. Like, that you might be feeling one day you might be feeling really giving, like you give loads of money to homeless people that day, or there might be a day where you just really don't want to do that, and that's just the way it is. Like, it's the same with the same thing applies with women. It's like there's just sometimes that there's women, it's just sometimes it's just not the best time for them or for you either, and this is okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, about it not being the best time. If someone comes up to you and like to give you a compliment, let's say compliment, right? It's not that they come up to you and they go, oh, can I have your number, or anything like that. It's like, oh, hey, you know, I noticed you got a really nice smile, or I like the way your fashion, or whatever it is. Yeah, if it's a compliment, whether it's a good time or not, still something like that, I don't understand why that would be received as a bad thing. I get it might not be fully embraced, obviously, if you're in a place where, let's say that day you just broke up with someone, right? So you're a bit upset, and then you get that compliment, so it might not fully sink in. I understand that, but someone complimenting you, I don't think that would deserve some form of negative response.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't make sense to me.
But even it making sense doesn't have to. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to us, and it's okay that it doesn't make sense to us. Yeah, for them. it's just an opportunity lost, man. And like I've always the way I'm okay about the thing that makes me feel okay, well, it's not so bad then, is that I've come across moments where I've been out of character, and then afterwards I thought, oh man, like could have dealt with that better, man. What happened to me? And like we just have those moments sometimes, like, and to just be like that. Maybe they just had that moment, like that. I remember there's a moment where I just snapped at a girl. Like I think I told you about this before.
I remember that. About being out of character, yeah, but I'm not. My thing isn't about being out of character. It's about if you're complimented, why would you? And then you snapped out of character. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about moments where you might just be out of character. Yeah, I'm talking about if someone came to you and they were actually being nice to you or even giving you something. In that moment, I'm talking about a negative response, because I know the example you were about to say, but she wasn't complimenting you, or she wasn't giving something towards you. She was trying to take something from you, and that activated your story that you had going on at the time.
Yeah.
Like if she complimented you, or something of that nature, I mean.
Yeah.
I doubt you'd have gotten out of character. And then if she asked you for a cigarette after, probably would have been nothing to you as well.
True that.
So I know you wanted to talk about text messaging, right? Which is fine. I'm cool with that. I want to talk about fun as well. Fun. He was just talking about the day and he was like, oh, those days were fun. And that's what I was saying to my friend yesterday as well, when he was saying, oh, he remembers back in the day, like,
yeah,
he was saying about some of the things about back in the day too. And
yeah,
like, oh, those were fun. And it's like, where's that gone? It's like, it doesn't have to have gone anywhere. Like, it can still be fun now. And yeah, I think fun is just so important. Just having fun. And like, in regards to this whole love life aspect, I think it's really important to have fun. And when love life is more spoken about, it becomes more of a serious thing, I think. I mean, even the fact when people say, I want something a bit more serious, like if they say they want to have a relationship, right, the fact that they would class that as being a serious thing.
Actually, man, that is
instead of like, oh, do you know what, I want to have a relationship, but it'd be a fun thing still. A relationship could be fun, you're dedicated to each other, all of that stuff still.
That is just so sick what you just said there, Ash, man. Like, you definitely need to put some sort of sound effect into that, blood.
Finish him.
Blood. That is deep, blood. The serious thing you just said there.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
when people
I'm
say,
having. Yeah. Oh, I get that. I get it, Ash, man.
Oh, what are you looking? Yeah, I'm looking for something a bit more serious now.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for anything fun, huh? I get the difference between I'm looking for something that has more commitment or dedication. I understand that. That's different.
Yeah.
That can still be fun.
Oh man, that's a big one right there, man.
I'm looking to get married or have a family. That can still be fun.
Yeah, but it's classed as being more serious with someone.
Yes, bruv.
Blood.
And this is what I was like, when I was thinking about it earlier, I was like, yeah, fun. I want to talk about, because a lot of our, which is fine, how our topics have been recently, which has been fine, and they've all been amazing. But I was thinking like, but obviously us both being deep as well sometimes it gets deep, and deep is fine. But I was just thinking, fun, what about fun? Like, yeah, there's a balance. I mean, why does anything even have to be serious?
Yeah,
you can have depth, I don't look at depth as being something that's serious. You can have depth with someone and have fun. And it's like, let's bring this fun back. Like, why is dating a serious thing?
Yeah, man.
Ooh. And like, oh, what have I got to say? Like, and I'm even talking for myself in some cases. Like, oh, what am I gonna say? How should I respond? What should I say?
I really get that.
Like, oh, we're gonna meet up. Like, you know, I was even thinking to myself, like, you know, sometimes, like, when you're hanging out with a girl and this might be the first date, it's nice to, wherever you are, you're hanging out, but sometimes it's nice to go back either to mine or to theirs and hang out still as well. Whether the intention is to sleep with each other or not, or whether that happens or not, it's nice just to hang out.
Exactly.
And I remember I was just thinking about this the other day, and I was like, you know, at times when I've offered that invitation, and some girls have said yes, some have said no, but like how I've even related that question as being like a serious thing. Like, it's like, no, do you know what? Like, look, I'm having a nice time, and if they're having a nice time too, it's like, oh, you still want to hang out for a little bit longer? Yeah. Okay, let's go hang out on mine. Let's play some games, or have some hot Ribena, or blah, whatever. And yeah, I'm not trying to hide the fact of if I'm attracted to them, that I may not want to sleep with them too. But I don't care if that happens or not. Like what I care about more is obviously hanging out and enjoy and still having fun with each other. And that's the thing, like having fun, bruv.
That is it, man.
Like, I basically said, I don't exactly remember what I said, but it was along the lines of what I just said to you earlier about, like, why does a relationship have to be serious?
Yeah.
Why can it not be fun? You know? And I said to her about certain things that are still important to me. I just don't have it that it has to be serious, that we have to be serious about it. That's not the journey that I'm on. Well, that's the journey I'm trying not to be on. Because I can get serious anyway, so I don't want to add more seriousness to it.
Yeah.
So, how did I bring that up? I don't remember why I brought that up.
To distinguish the serious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That fact that people say that, like, yeah, I'm looking for something more. And people say that's because this is just what we learned to say, isn't it?
Ash, it's like the partnership versus relationship thing that I've been saying. It's like that it seems that they think being more serious is more of a that's what they see it as, that's their context for it, is more serious. What does serious mean to them then? Because then they try to fix a certain way that they should be now that they're more serious. It's like think about it, I'm seeing a girl at the moment. It's incredible, man. Like, amazing time with her because we're just having fun, but at the same time it's not just fun. There is a level of she's aware that I like her more than just having fun. Like, we don't have to always have sex. It's not all about just going to a house and having sex and see you later. I actually like her as a person. We do things together, but it doesn't mean that we have to transition into what is called serious and start changing the way that we are around each other. Just be the way we are around each other and enjoy each other's time, and obviously we grow together, but it doesn't have to mean being serious. Like, it's just that obviously we might bear things more in mind. Like, it might be more of a conversation, well, like, for example, like someone might say being serious is moving in with someone. Now, it doesn't mean it has to be serious. It just means that you're going to be spending more time with that person. But it's just the context. Like, it really is that, oh, I'm moving in with her now. Oh no, like, you know, she's going to start expecting too much from me, or, you know, traits are going to start coming up, and it's just an added pressure to the fun that you're having. Why have that pressure? Like, I really get what you're saying about the serious thing, because it really does. Like, if someone said that they wanted them to have something more serious with me, as soon as they say those words, as much as I might be thinking I want to grow with that person more, the word serious puts me in a space of, oh fuck, man, like, And then I start doing things that are not natural because I'm starting to think that I have to do this. Like maybe I should do this now, versus just doing what I've always done. Like I'm not trying to change anytime soon. Well, I want to change ways that are obviously not benefiting me as a human being. I get that. And if someone wants to help me grow in that, that's fantastic. But trying to fix and change you into someone that's going to be a husband, the husband that you want, fixed in your head, you have a husband, what the person should be like as a husband. And if you're not doing those things, that you're putting pressure on that person because you're now in a relationship. Like, no, like, just accept me for who I am, man. And accept that I'm growing and growing into a person that'll be a better person that you met when you first met me. Versus trying to mold me into the person that you want me to be. And like it goes for guys as well, trying to mold women into like the way you want them to be. It's like, no, like it's great to appreciate someone for just who they are, man. Like, even if they're not ticking every single box in terms of your fantasy, but the fantasy really is just in your head, man. And I get that you could probably have that in the reality, you know, like you can have all those things, you know, you can place the order and all those things come up, but there's always going to be more. If you have the key things that are more that are really important to you, then there's always going to be something that feels like it's missing. Like, oh, it'd be nice if that was there though. Like, we're always going to have that, like, oh, I got the iPhone 5, but it'd be nice if I had the 6, you know, because the 6 has this feature, you know, or the 7. Like, we just always like want like a little bit more of an upgrade sometimes, like, but it doesn't mean that we have to have that upgrade. The desire for the upgrade, yeah, you know, is always going to be there. It's just how we're wired and how society's kind of thrown things at us, is to want the progression, want the next thing. But ultimately, man, if you got the foundations right, I haven't got no complaints, blood, about my love life right now, man. None, blood. Like, I just feel like, do you know what? Like, just ride this journey out, man. Like, why look into it? Things are gonna come up. You just deal with them when they come up, man.
Yeah.
But that serious thing, I really get that, man. Fuck, man, that's such a strong one, bro. I didn't really think of that.
But that's what people create.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say people create, I mean, if you look at your words having power in what you create. Yeah. You want to have power in your choice. Like, I want to be more serious now. But I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's got any lightness to it, really, when you say serious. Yeah. As much as it might have that intention. I mean, what context does that really provide?
Yeah.
And I think for girls potentially, like, I think they might still feel that they might feel it being heavy as well when they say that, but like,
it's the commitment.
I think with girls, it's more of they want security.
He's definitely gonna be with me forever. Yes, perfect.
Security. So, you know, when a guy hears, all right, if I was to hear serious, I hear lack of freedom in that. But if I heard like more exclusivity, like for us to be exclusive, or maybe not the word commitment, I'd rather the word dedication. Because commitment, for some reason, I have a sense, even though it's not, this is just my own thing, but with commitment I add, like, that kind of feels like now it's an obligation. It's dedication. It's like, I feel like there's some freedom in that, because it's something I'm making a choice of, that I'm dedicating myself to, and because I'm dedicating myself to that, then I'm choosing to keep that dedication up. It's just a semantics anyway, really. Yeah. But yeah, then it's a bit different. I don't hear lack of freedom if I heard, you know, I want something a bit more exclusive. When I say exclusive, or dedication. And maybe even with security. With security, I don't hear lack of freedom with that if I heard that. But I would say to a girl, but I probably would share with a girl, like, maybe she needs to look at it in a different way. Like, security's fine, but as in, like, she needs to make sure she has that inner security herself. So she's not looking for it outside of herself all the time.
Bang.
So if I heard that word, I'd probably say something along that lines. But obviously, I'd get what she means when she says security in the sense of, you know, are we in this, bruv?
Are we in this?
This thing together until we die? Yeah, good. I get that.
Damn, man. So powerful, serious, like.
Here's the thing, right? If I was to, so it's like having fun with fun, because if I was to say to the girl, oh, let's have some fun, like if we hadn't met yet, right? So we're in the process of chatting and getting to know each other. Like, oh, you up for having some fun? To me, it's, are you up for having some fun? And that's gonna be whatever we make up together or decide we're gonna do.
Yeah.
My assumption, so I'm thinking that they're gonna think fun means just getting up on money.
You get me? Penizzle.
Oh, that's a new one.
Shit. Penizzle. But it's so interesting, that, isn't it? But it has to start off with fun. How is a girl going to be attracted? Girls want a guy who makes them laugh. Like 9 times out of 10, they want a guy who can make them laugh. So fun has to be involved. But you'd have to think fun means that we want to open your legs. Obviously, opening the legs is good, but it's good when there's fun involved.
Here's this thing as well.
Yourself.
Like, so what if we do want your legs to be open too? Like, you gotta just get over that. Like, if I like how you look and I like your personality and I'm attracted to you, of course I'm gonna want to be in between your legs at some point. Like, that is generally just how it's gonna go down. Like, gotta be like, I don't know what else to say about that. Like, do you want me to pretend and lie that I don't? Like, what the fudge? And then there's a double standard on it as well, because it's like, oh, if I act like I don't really want to, oh, why doesn't he want to?
Yeah, fuck it, man. I hate them ones, blood.
Fun, blood. So yeah,
Fun.
let's just stay with that. And I know you want to talk about texting as well. That's fine. So we can talk about that.
I think
Do that in a fun way.
yeah.
But I was just thinking to myself, like, just exploring all the fun ways
Or things, yeah.
of the journey, of the love life journey. Like, just fun, having fun all the time, most of the time, having fun most of the time. Nah, fuck it, having fun all the time.
No, having it all the time. No, because I do get that things might come up, but it's okay. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
just in life as a whole, you know, things
not-
sometimes come up. Like, but do you know what, man? I don't even want to talk about the texting now, because it's such a good way. Like, just that serious conversation, really, like, that hit for me, man. I really do get that, man. Because, like, now I'm just not looking into it, man. Like, the thing is, Ash, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Like, the person I'm seeing at the moment, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, there's so much potential for the journey just to continue the way it's continuing. Like, it's really just developing so well. Like, this weekend was ridiculous, man. Like, in terms of just, like, everything I've always wanted in terms of connection.
Yeah.
Feeling really good around someone, making someone feel loved, like that way of expressing myself. This weekend just really hit me, man. Like, and for the person as well, it hit them. Like, just how they really enjoyed this weekend. Like, and like, it's just nice to get the message after, you know, like, just like, I've been thinking about this weekend. It is so amazing. Like, to hear that,
Yeah.
and you know that you've just come from just a space of, well, this is just how I like to express myself, though. This feels
Yeah,
good,
man.
No, tactics, strategic stuff. No, like I'm just gonna come and I'm gonna hang out. Like we're gonna do this or we're gonna do that, and it's just all gravy, man. Like I find myself now, like just looking ahead, like and thinking, like, okay, I want to cook for you this week. Like, and what am I gonna cook for you now? Like I'm feeling like very adventurous now. Like the whole way I'm approaching it now is not just to meet up and just fart around and eat snacks and just waste each other's time. No, it's like we both work pretty hard. Like we have schedules that run quite, you know, it can be quite tiring. Like obviously at the end of the week you think, oh, like damn, long week. So like that time that you spend with someone is very important, that you can just enjoy that versus just being all like, oh, this is long. And like I just look forward to it. Like I think, damn, like I'll go on, I get on with my projects, I work really hard on my projects, focus on that, and then I've got this coming up.
Yeah,
that's just how I really wanted it, man. Like, and what more could you want, man?
Boy,
man, there's been a massive difference, blood, from when I first started these audios to now, Ash. I'll be real with you, blood. Like I did not see this one coming, blood. I definitely did not see this coming. Like I'm just okay with whatever takes place. I just want to just run with the journey as it is. Things are gonna unfold how they're gonna unfold. I'm just gonna be who I am, and who I am is just that I like to just be honest, like, and just say things how they are. Not have to. I really hate being anxious about things. Like I'd really hate a situation like I'm chilling with a girl and another girl's messaging me, things like that. I don't like that. It feels good for some people, but I don't like that, innit? So for me, I'm just very clear on how I want my life to be. I just want it to be clean, innit? So whether what we call serious or not, I'm really having fun right now.
yeah,
But I'm having fun in a responsible way. It's the best way to really say it, is that it's more a responsible type of fun where
you're losing me now. In terms of understanding what you're saying.
In terms of, alright, that last bit that I said, like basically, let's just scrap that. But yeah, basically I'm just having fun. No, we're not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna explain that. Fuck it.
Okay.
I'm just having fun right now. And we don't have to look into anything more. I like how the journey's going, and I'm looking forward to what's unfolding outside of that. What's next? And that's it.
Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
Yo, baby. Ooh, about some fries to go with that shake.
Sorry, I'm on a no-fathead diet.
Excuse me, gal. Would you like to do the limbo under a coconut tree?
Excuse me. Dibs on the tall one. Excuse me, miss. Maybe you can help me out here. I seem to have lost all the feeling in my lips.
I'm Carlton Banks. That's right. The Carlton Banks.
No, baby. Nah, I love you more. No, I love you more. Alright, you love me more. Isn't that romantic? He's quoting Elmer Fudd. Hold on, please. Quick over the other line. Hi, it's me. No. I miss you more. No, I miss you more. Alright, you miss me more. Oh, you gotta go? I'm gonna miss you. No, I'm gonna miss you more. I just tricked my Aunt Beth.
You know, definitely, I see your point. Hey, so look, why don't we just kick it over to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles?
No, I think I better stay. We're trying to raise money for the clinic, and I work there.
Oh, really? What do you do?
I'm a doctor.
Oh, get the heck out of here! I'm one of them too!
Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
Just say it!